Welcome to my podcast where I'll be speaking with guests candidly about interesting topics. So join me on Candid with Kimbra. Hey y'all, it's Kimbra from Candid with Kimbra. And it's the end of the year. Happy New Year! But before that, we're going to have the holidays. So Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. I listen to a lot of podcasts, right? Because I find them interesting. I listen to them when I'm driving, when I'm doing things around the house. I get information about people that I find fascinating or just subjects that I never thought I would learn about, right? Sometimes it'll venture off into a topic that I thought, that's interesting. So I personally like a lot of podcasts and I get inspiration from them for doing this one. And I heard one of the podcasters, I won't say their name, but I really respect them. And they were like, do we really need another podcast? And, I thought about it. And my theory is there's room for everyone. The cream always rises to the top. And you just search out and find the ones you like and enjoy. It's not going to hurt the bigger podcasts. So I'm glad I'm doing mine. And as I said before, one of my past guests has said, you're just passing on information. So I hope you've enjoyed my podcasts. And I'm really looking forward to all the future ones that we're going to be getting into because we're just getting started. And if there's any topics that you would like to hear me talk about, I would love to hear from you. Why I started the podcast was because back during the pandemic, one of my friends, Callie Nicholson, and I had a podcast called Kelly and Kimbra in the Moment. And I think we both really enjoyed it. We both learned a lot. We had never started one before. She actually approached me about it. She said, hey, why don't we do this? It was during the pandemic. We had lots of time. And it was a really good learning experience. However, when things got back to normal, we both got so busy, kind of went our separate ways that way. And we both decided we missed it, but we wanted to do our own thing. So that's why I started doing mine. And it's a lot harder doing it by yourself, believe me. But in a lot of ways, it's more fun or more interesting because you get to do the topics that you really enjoy, right? So in the new year, I've got a lot of different guests coming aboard. I won't say it until they come on because, you never know. You got to get it in the can before I can say it. And I have this new producer, which I'm really excited about, which I may have mentioned before. We are going to be exploring a lot of new topics and we're going to stay on the music, filmmaking, book reading, maybe more comedians, but we'll get into some other topics too. I personally want to know more about AI, right? That's the big hot topic, right? I want to know more about AI, where it's going, how it's changing rapidly. I want to know more about electric cars. Is it, every little thing about it, because I have a lot of friends that are super pro electric cars and other ones say, well, what about the batteries, right? What about the batteries? What's going to happen with that? So there's always a trade-off with everything. And I can guarantee you 2025 is going to be an interesting year. If nothing else, it's going to be very interesting. So be good humans. And I look forward to seeing you all in the new year. So take care. Bye-bye.